Hi, and welcome to week 8's lecture. Today we are going to talk about building buy-in. Over the course of the class, we've looked at benefits from a cost perspective, from a social perspective, from an environmental perspective, that embedding sustainability within your company can bring you. These benefits can be monetary, they can be health-wise of the community or the people, and they can be using resources sustainably. So how do you keep this going, and how do you get the people in your company invested in it? Well, they call it buy-in, and you want to get it at all levels. And when we've talked about the reasons why you want to embed sustainability, it's because of your shareholders and also your stakeholders. And if you remember, your stakeholders are others who are not involved in financing the company, but they have an interest in the activities that your company does. So when it comes to your employees, you want to, at all levels, have them see the vision that the corporation has and want to help them to have it also. Studies have found that if employees are working towards something that they believe in, they'll actually work 30% harder and they'll be much more efficient. So it's good for business, and it's good for the people. And for those of you who have been in business, the ways that they talk about building buy-in here are to have meetings and to keep sending out updates, memos, emails, things that kind of keep it in the forefront of everyone's mind as to what you're doing and why you're doing this. Well, if you have ever been in business and you've ever been in a meeting, it doesn't matter what kind of business, it can be anything, then you'll know that sometimes when they'll come in and the managers will sit down and you'll have a meeting and they're going to cover the same topic they covered 2 weeks ago, you just think, ugh, I could be doing real work right now. Or when you get the 6th email in 2 weeks about something, you just automatically delete it without doing anything more than reading the title. So I can say that from personal experience that there can be apathy as an employee towards why should I really care about this, what we're doing. So some of the strategies that they've come up with to try and ignite people to work towards this common goal is to create a sense of community, and that goes across disciplines. When I was in the oil industry, I was a geologist, and we had drillers, and we had people who were on the pipeline side. And when you get different people like that together, you can actually, in questioning what the other is doing and how we connect our businesses, you can get inspired and start brainstorming about, well, why don't we try this, or I didn't know you did that. And it can actually be a place where you can apply your inquiry tool, and by asking these questions you can create an environment where people are genuinely interested and excited about what can come next. The purpose of this is you want to move from incremental sustainability to breakthrough. And we talked about low-hanging fruit, and we talked about looking at the life cycle, the value chain. You get to a point where it has to be the entire platform of your business. Embedded sustainability has to be embedded in all aspects. And when you get to the point where you've had success with your low-hanging fruit, you have your business plan set around your goals, and you're working towards your goals. And when you get the people in the company and the stakeholders to actually buy into the vision, it's at that point that the company can then go to breakthrough and can truly have sustainability embedded within it. And that's the hope, and that's the plan. So I hope that this course has taught you something about businesses, about the fact that they have a say in the environment, about the fact that they have social responsibilities, because they're involved in communities, they're involved in environments, and the necessity to take care of those resources, because if that resource runs out, then your company will have to fail because there won't be anything left for it to work with. But also because as a good steward, you can actually work together, sustain those platforms, and you end up making profit in the process for your shareholders. So thanks for taking this journey with me. If you have any questions, email me, and have a great day. Thanks.